Hi there guys, it's Niall here. Today I have a tutorial video for you, and this will be aimed exclusively, I believe, at vintage Star Wars figure collectors, because what I'm going to be teaching you is a few quick and easy tips that anyone can perform as to how to tell apart vintage and fake Star Wars capes and accessories. So before you I have an Imperial Snowtrooper or Imperial Stormtrooper in Hoth gear with a genuine cape and blaster. I have a Chewbacca with a fake bowcaster. I have a Boba Fett with a fake Imperial blaster. And I have a Tusken Raider with a genuine cape and gaffy stick. And I'm going to show you some of the best ways to tell the accessories apart. First of all, and I'd have thought this was a common sense tip, but I'm going to show you anyway, is to take a good look at them. I've chosen this bowcaster because, in my opinion, it's an obvious fake. You can just tell by the general feel of it. It's quite rough. It feels very cheaply made, whereas this gun is genuine. It's nice and smooth. It looks, generally, it's got a bit of dirt on it. It has quite an old feel. It's definitely quite worn. And it's a much higher quality than the bowcaster. Obviously these were mass produced as products with the figures. You know, no factory is going to allow something like this out of it. It's very low quality. So that's the first trick you can use. Obviously some of the more higher quality fakes, it will be quite hard to tell, which is where the next few tips come in handy, and it is good to just try these anyway. Now the next trick I'm going to show you is quite a common trick among collectors. It's not always 100%, but it does work as a good indicator for some accessories. And although it is well known, I understand that some of you might be new to collecting, so I thought I'd throw this in as it is quite a good trick. So it's very easy, anyone can do this. Literally, all you have to do is take the accessory and put it in the water to see if it floats. For example, this original gaffy stick from the Sand People will float. See, can't get that to sink, that is going to float up. Whereas this fake bowcaster from Chewbacca will sink straight to the bottom. Now, as I said, it's not always 100%. Some higher quality reproductions, such as this Imperial blaster from a Boba Fett, will float. And there are still other tricks you can use, which I will show you now. Another trick you can do with accessories is a drop test. Now this requires a bit of common sense, because obviously if they're wildly different sizes, then they're obviously going to sound different when they drop. But I found for accessories of similar size, such as this gaffy stick and this bowcaster, you'll find if you drop them, the original gaffy stick, not much of a sound, just stays there, doesn't bounce at all, whereas this unoriginal bowcaster bounces about, it's a lot louder, obvious fake. And the reason behind this is because Kenner used a more high quality plastic to produce their accessories, whereas these reproductions, they're lower quality, they're often 3D printed, so different properties of the plastics will clearly show. And another trick that you can do, for example, when I had this high quality Imperial blaster, it actually floated. So what you can do is hold them up to the light versus this vintage blaster from the Snowtrooper. A load of parts, especially on the barrel and the handle, will be translucent, whereas this is completely opaque except for a tiny bit at the top. An original blaster would have likely had more opaque bits. Finally, I'm going to show you how to tell the capes, because this is something a lot of people actually don't know, so I figured it would be quite important to show you now. I'm going to take the Tusken Raider and the Snowtrooper, and from the properties of the capes, you'll notice that the one side should be nice and smooth. See if I run my fingernail along there. Nothing. Whereas on the back, it's quite zippy when I run my fingernail along. But that is just a brief guide on general tips to tell apart vintage and fake Star Wars figures. If you're unsure, the best thing you can do is to consult an expert. There are plenty of people out there who know a lot about collecting these figures, and you can easily go online and talk to people. They're usually more than happy to help you. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.